The great thing about being in Bombay and working in this industry is that even if you might not have met that person, you've seen all their work, you've heard enough about them, and you know what to expect. And I'm so happy that not only did I get what I expected, but much more than that. Genuineness and authenticity is something that Taapsee really is all about.
ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? कैसे हो रहा है?
Circle of life.
Taapsee and I have, like, we made a career out of doing things differently and them being appreciated. And I think that's the great, it's what I admire about her.
अब तो कुछ स्टेबल करेंगे तो लोगों को पसंद नहीं आएगा.
Listen, mind is blown, Taapsee Tahir, because मेरा तो first day first show was Loop Lapeta आज. मतलब मैं अभी भी सोच रही हूँ किस चीजों के बारे में बात करूँ. मतलब there is camera angle which is विचित्र, the story is विचित्र. Both of you are looking extremely different from what you guys have done till now.
विचित्र is the word.
Clearly.
कल सुबह तेरी लॉटरी लगने वाली हो और तू आज ही ऑफ हो जाए.
थोड़ा सैड नहीं हो जाएगा?
It's like the sigh of relief, you know, after all that madness that we had gone through. Now we are so glad that it's coming through. मतलब कि समझ में आ रहा है कि पत्थर का भी point of view है. इतने inclusive है हम पिक्चर में. देख रहे हो आप?
शायद बॉलीवुड में ऐसा कुछ बना नहीं है. You know, at least that's what I thought, and I loved it, yeah, guys. I totally.
That's awesome. That's great.
Thank you, Sangeeta.
अभी मूवी देखने के बाद मुझे ये तो पता है कि तुम दोनों ने हाँ क्यों कहा. But I want to know apprehensions क्या थे? You know, why did you decide not to do this initially?
I had done a film called Game Over, so I was like, do I need to do something similar again when I have so many other options? But when I heard it, I was like instant yes. I didn't even take time. I immediately said yes because it's so funny, so different. I knew it's going to be one of its kind. If I'm getting an opportunity to do that and my instinct says that it's going to be worth it, so let's just do it. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा? मतलब you will fail. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यही होगा ना. ऐसे life तो खत्म नहीं हो जाएगी. So we'll move on after that. So it was worth taking that.
इसकी जान का लूप लपेटा.
I remember Tahir when we were talking before this, you know, during the lockdown. I think 2-3 बार हमारी बात हुई है, and you told me how you had seen Run Lola Run. How was it different on paper, Satya, in comparison to the original?
I was so pleasantly surprised / relieved and excited that none of the characters are a lift from the original. In fact, I would go as far as saying only thematically there is a resemblance between the original Run Lola and Loop Lapeta. It is in all sense of the terms an adaptation and not a remake. Satya is unique to Loop Lapeta. He's one guy when he's being romantic and trying to be charming. बट जब प्रेशर माउंट होता है और क्राइसिस में होता है तो वो मतलब टोटली वो उल्टा होके फिर वो अपने गर्लफ्रेंड को फोन करता है.
सभी में so fucked. Shit.
Like there is lovability in the fact that he doesn't always have the answers, and that was what was very exciting about him. And of course the nose spin.
The nose spin too. The weirdest place where he kept the camera, the DOP. I want to know because there are like so many.
I had a rig. I'm sure Satya also will have that rig on the hand where a phone uthate hue.
Everything. There was like a body rig. Yeah, the camera was attached to the body when you're walking. There was one on the head. When I'm making a phone call, it's on the hand.
It was a little crazy. Introducing those angles kind of make the visual difference.
You know what other thing I observed was, of course, 3 बार ये चीजें loop पे होती है, but तीनों बार you guys have not given the same take. So was that challenging for you as an actor to do the same situation in different variations?
Yeah, super challenging. It was, I mean, we knew what it was going to be about going into it क्योंकि लिखी वैसे गई थी. But what also adds to it is कि वो then you will cover it from a different angle. You are also reacting to a different situation. The story is taking place 3 times, but my character, unlike Savi, doesn't know that it's happening for the second time around. Like, you know, I'm just living the truth in that moment.
Savi, ये मुझे काट डालेगा Savi.
But the actor, me, personally knows that अच्छा ये मैं दूसरी बार इसी लोकेशन में कर रहा हूँ तो अभी मैं क्या अलग से करूँ ताकि repetitive ना लगे.
No.
So it was a great exercise in patience and in like trying to understand how you can do things better.
Listen,
and
this was like an audition. I think that 50 lakh.
It was like audition. It was like audition because he placed that camera in front of her face and he's like 50 लाख बोलना है. That तो वो 50 लाख हमारे को बोला गया था कि तुम 7-8-10 बारी बोल दो, जो भी बेस्ट 50 लाख लगेगा वो हम रख लेंगे.
50 लाख.
But interesting it is that the film starts with this. Good decisions come from experience. Experience comes from making bad decisions. So what was that bad decision in both your lives that actually turned out to be good?
Bad decision of not going ahead and giving my CAT exam again after failing once. Made me an actor. So yeah, that was good.
When I came to Bombay, a lot of people I knew back in the day said that, oh, it's a bad decision. So in hindsight now, it's not. Yeah, Sangeeta, in the beginning of the interview, you were asking, like, was there a fear that you're doing something different? I think Taapsee and I have, like, we made a career out of doing things differently and them being appreciated. And I think that's the great, it's what I admire about her.
अब तो कुछ stable करेंगे तो लोगों को पसंद नहीं आएगा.
Life में कभी तुम लोग second chances देते हो किसी को? If someone just screws up, Taapsee, let's start with you.
यार मतलब कई बारी देनी पड़ती हैं. कोई option नहीं होती है. The people make mistakes. As for I don't mind making mistakes, and I don't mind people around me making mistakes. But the two catch to it. One is, do you accept that was a mistake, or are you gonna keep defending it? Then it's not really the right attitude. And the second thing is, do you learn from that mistake and not repeat it again? Because if you're repeating the same thing again, same mistake again, then that means you really didn't learn anything. And if you're not a keen learner, then I'm really not okay entertaining you in my life anymore.
I think she sums it up really well. When someone makes a mistake, it's important to see, are they someone who makes it once in a while, or have they consistently been making that mistake in life? And this could be with a work colleague, a friend, a romantic partner. Because if someone's like consistently screwing up, then there's not really learning from their mistake and not willing to accept that something is going wrong. And that's where probably time to cut that association.
Subscribe to Filmy Mirchi for more Bollywood updates.